Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you're tuning into my channel, you are highly welcome. So guys, watch this video down to the end, and as you're watching, please tell me what you think in the comment section. Now this video is going to be about the differences or similarities between Nigeria and Ghana, or things that are obtainable in Nigeria. You can still see them in Ghana. You understand? So we're going to be discussing a whole lot. So just sit down and watch this video with your popcorn and your coke. You understand? So number one on my list is agriculture, food. Now when you talk about agriculture in Nigeria, where does bulk of the food that Nigerians consume, where are those foods planted? Where are they grown? Where do they come from? Now Nigerians, a lot of Nigerians are into farming. Like when you go to the 6 geopolitical zones, everybody you see farmers there. But now, how much are these geopolitical zones producing? What are the agricultural outputs? What are they like? Now, when you come to Nigeria, we have a state that is called the food basket of the nation. It's called the food basket of the nation because of how fertile their land is, the water resources available. So they do extensive farming there, whereby you see hectares of land that are being cultivated by farmers. So farming is a serious business there. Farmers are very rich in these states, because when you come to Nigeria, sometimes when it's time for harvesting, you will see big lorries carrying plenty of yams, plenty of potatoes to different parts of the country from the north. Especially from the state that is called the food basket of the nation, but not just particularly, or specifically that state. States from the north, you understand, they have large lands for agriculture. So a lot of foods are being produced in the northern part of Nigeria. So when you come to Nigeria, you would notice that foods, all these yam, potato, rice, they send them down from the north and sell them in the east, sell them in the west and in the south. You understand? So that's it. Now when you talk about agriculture in Ghana, yeah, Ghanaians, the whole regions, they do farming. They do farming. But then when you talk about grains in large quantity, you talk about northern region of Ghana. So guys, if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section. Let's just discuss. Let's have a discussion. But from my own research and because I've been to Ghana before, and from what I saw, from what I was told, the northern region produces a lot of grains. Now, other parts of Ghana, like I said, they still, do agriculture. Then when you talk about Afram Plains, you talk about Bono East, I still had that agriculture, large scale. They do a lot of that there, produce a lot of food, for the country also. Now let's talk about, let's leave food now. Let's go into entertainment, music. Now let's talk about 2 musicians, one from Nigeria, one from Ghana, that died at the peak of their career when they were making, waves, doing collaborations, selling, their shows, tickets all sold out, and we were expecting them maybe to even win the Grammy for us, but then it happened that they died. Let's start with Nigeria. Da Green was a popular Nigerian rapper. He was known all over the country and even outside of the country. He did shows, collaborations with bigger artists, and he was doing his thing until he did a song, If I Buy, Make You No Cry For Me. Nigerians, we didn't really understand why he dropped that song, If I Buy, Make You No Cry For Me, until he had an accident. He was involved in an accident. I think at night he was coming back from, I don't know, maybe from a club or something, and then his car rammed into a packed big lorry, and his car was destroyed completely. Then people came around, this is Da Green, he's a superstar. So they rushed him to the hospital, and after staying in the hospital for some time, I think he gave up the ghost. He died on 22 April 2010. Bro, it pained me because he was somebody that I always loved to listen to his song. I love the way he rapped, while he was alive. Now in Ghana, one artist, it pained me too, that died at the peak of her career, when she was being played all over the radio stations in Ghana. she was popular in Ghana. Outside of Ghana, she was doing very fine. She was signed to Rough Town Records. You know, she is Ebony Reigns. Ebony Reigns. Ebony Reigns. Man, may her soul continue to rest in peace. It was said after she died that there was a prophecy that she was going to die by road accident, or you know. So her and her friend and some security guys, I think they were going, for a show or something, and then they got involved in a fatal crash that involved her own vehicle and I think a VIP bus, long bus, luxurious bus, and then that was how this promising, you know, artist from Ghana died. It's really, you know, shook the music industry in Ghana and outside of Ghana. Next on my list, rappers whose dads are serious lawyers, like popular lawyers, well-known, renowned lawyers. Is it a coincidence that Falz, the bad guy, and A Manifest of Ghana, their dads are lawyers? Now, in case of Falz, the bad guy's own, you see, not just his dad is the lawyer, they are family of lawyers. His father is a renowned lawyer known as Mr. Femi Falana San. He's a popular lawyer in Nigeria, a rights lawyer, you know. He's very popular. So his son, he schooled in London, came back to Nigeria and said, no, I want to do music. And that was it. Now, in Ghana, M. Manifest, his dad is Zatsu Shikata. I don't know if I pronounce the name well, but his father is a popular lawyer in Ghana. When you come to Ghana and you mention this name, they will tell you, he's a popular and renowned lawyer. Not just a lawyer, he's also an academician. So he's quite popular. The next on my list, popular politicians. But I'm just going to discuss one because of, you know, the length of the video. Popular politician in Nigeria, that is, when you mention his name, everybody knows him. And then you go to Ghana and you mention the Ghanaian own, you mention his name, everybody knows him. Now back to Nigeria is Senator Dino Melaye. Senator Dino Melaye is a very popular lawyer, a very popular politician in Nigeria, and also a businessman who likes to look. His dressing sense, his fashion sense is amazing. He always likes to look good, and also he drives very beautiful, flashy cars. Now back to Ghana. Now the popular politician, I think that every Ghanaian or almost every Ghanaian knows about is Honorable what is his name again? Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. He's a very popular, outspoken politician in Ghana and also a successful businessman. I watched the video how he started life, how he hustled as a taxi driver in the United States. You know, he owns a couple of businesses in Ghana and also a lot of houses. Okay, now the next one on my list is richest men in Nigeria and Ghana. So who is the richest man in Ghana? You know, I try to understand. I've seen a lot of rich men in Ghana, but I don't know who is the richest man in Ghana. So when I checked online, I didn't see any specific, you know, any like this is the richest man in Ghana. I saw some names come up and where they were saying that that there's nothing like the richest man in Ghana for now, something like that. But they showed me the owner of Trazako Estate and also Ibrahim Mahama. You know, a very wealthy man in Ghana, the owner of Zata Cement, you know, very wealthy. But then in Nigeria, the richest man in Nigeria is like well known. His name is Mr. Aliko Dangote. He's also the richest man in Africa, the richest black man on earth. Okay, so now we go to popular cements in Ghana versus popular cements in Nigeria. Now, when you are in Ghana, you would, of course, you would know cements like Zata, even Dangote, and Gasem Cement. Tell me more in the comment section. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comment section. Then in Nigeria, popular cements in Nigeria, Dangote Cement, BUA, Lafarge, and then the rest of them. Now, popular bottled water in Nigeria, that when you mention, everybody knows. And popular bottled water, when you go to Ghana, everybody knows. In Ghana is Voltic. Me, as a Nigerian who visited Ghana, when you look here, you see Voltic bottled water. You look there, Voltic bottled water. You look there, Voltic bottled water. I don't know if it's maybe because of the part of Ghana I was. If you think it's not the popular bottled water, it's not the most popular, tell me the most popular bottled water in Ghana. When you come to Nigeria, the most popular bottled water in Nigeria, I think, is Ever Water. When you mention Ever Water, everybody knows Ever Water. Now, the next one on my list now is Wahala artists in Nigeria and Wahala artists in Ghana. Hey, Shatawale. SM for life. Now, when you talk about Wahala artists in Ghana, you talk about Shatawale, who is a successful artist, very big, one of the biggest artists, we have in Ghana. That guy inspires me a whole lot. So he has had, run into problems with law enforcement 1 or 2 times. He even went to prison at a time, but he didn't stay there for long, and he was out. Now in Nigeria, we have Portable, Wahala. That one there has also had problems. He has been arrested before by the police. He has also been invited, by the police. Now the next one on my list is most popular airline in Nigeria versus most popular airline in Ghana. So guys, the most popular airline in Nigeria is Air Peace. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comment section. But the most popular airline in Nigeria is Air Peace. And then, it's also the largest airline in West Africa. Yes. These operations, they fly from Nigeria to Ghana, to London, and different locations, different destinations. The biggest airline in Ghana is our African World Airline, right? Am I correct? Yes, African World Airline. I've used that airline before, and I enjoyed my flights. I flew from Abuja to Accra. Now, African World Airline in Ghana is the biggest and the largest airline in Ghana. They fly to various cities in Ghana like Kumasi, Takoradi, right? Or is it Tamale? And they also have West African routes, like they fly to Nigeria, and they also fly to Liberia and some other West African countries. Now, popular kings in Nigeria, but this is not according to how popular they are. I'll just call their names like randomly, pick them. I don't know who is the most popular, but they are popular kings in Nigeria, or popular traditional titles in Nigeria. Just watch so you know the one I'm going to talk about. Now, popular kings in Nigeria, we have the Oni of Ife, we have the Sultan of Sokoto, we have the Obi of Onitsha, yes, and we have the Oba of Benin. So guys, if you found this video interesting and you want me to do more, give me a lot of likes, comments, share this video. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please kindly click the subscribe button. But wait, we haven't even mentioned the popular kings in Ghana. So the popular kings in Ghana, number 1 is, I think this is the king of the Ashantis, which is Otumfo Osei Tutu II. Then we have the Gamanse, and we have the Naya, is that called? Yeah, Yana, the king of the Dagumbas, the Dagumba kingdom. Thank you so much, guys, for making our chance to watch this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please kindly click the subscribe button, as I'm going to drop more videos. Bye for now.